All right, recording time. Recording is in session. Hello, boys and girls. I will be doing week 25's homework. This is section 2. Sorry. So, first one is a subtraction problem with decimals. So the most important thing is to line the decimals up. So I will do this one. One. Oh, wait a minute. 1.492. So that's 1 and 492 thousandths minus 8700. So my decimal is in place because after each one, the decimal is one digit before the decimal. So I have to make sure they're lined up correctly. So in this one, I have nothing under this 2, so I could just put a 0 there, or I don't have to put a 0 there. But I know it's 2 minus 0, so that's going to be 2. 9 minus 7, 2. 4 minus 8, I can't do, so I need to borrow from that 1. That becomes a 0. The 4 becomes a 14. Now I can subtract 14 minus 8, 6, and then 0 minus 0. So my decimal will be right here. So my answer would be 622 thousandths. Next one, multiplication. I also have decimals in this one. So I have 3 times 22 hundredths. So that's going to be, I'll put my 22 hundredths on top because there's more digits in that number. And I put my 3 on the bottom. So 2 times, with multiplication, it doesn't matter which order. So 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 3, 6. 0 times 3, 0. And for my decimal, the way I determine where my decimal goes in a multiplication problem, remember, is however many digits are behind the decimal in your problem, that's how many digits have to be behind your decimal in your final answer. So I have this number with the decimal, so it's 1, 2 digits after that decimal. So I have to have 2 digits after my decimal in the answer. So my answer is 66 hundredths. And the next one, I have a division problem this time. And that's going to be 6 and 9 tenths divided by 3 tenths. So 6 and 9 tenths divided by 3 tenths. So for this one, we will move our decimal so we can make this a whole number. So my decimal is going to be there. So I have to move the decimal here. So it's there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that decimal up here. I could rewrite this. Yeah, that's what I'll do to show you what it looks like after I rewrite it. So it's going to be 3 out here and then just 69 now. My decimal's here. So it's 69 hundredths. So I'll put the decimal here. So I have to see how many times 3 can go into 6, and that goes 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract that, I get 0. Write down my 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, so I get 0 when I subtract that. So my answer, my decimal is here. So it's 2 and 3 hundredths. No, sorry. My decimal is here. My 3 should go here. Let me just do that over. Sorry. So it'll be, didn't have room over there. I'll rewrite it up here. So it'll be 3 and then 69. My decimal out there, 6900. So my decimal is up here. So once again, 3 goes into 6 two times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down my 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. And that has to go above the 9. So 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract, I get 0. So it's 2300. So my decimal is right there. So my answer would be 23. I'm sorry, not 2300. It's 23. My decimal is behind my digit. So the decimal is behind your number. Of course, that's just that number. So my answer is just 23. I don't even have to put the decimal. Okay. That's that one. And the next one says write less than, greater than, or equal to make this statement true. So this is my number. I have 1 and 6800ths, and I have 1 and 608 thousandths. So if I look at my 1 and my 1, they're both in the ones place. So they're equal. So I'll go to my tenths place. I have a 6 here and a 6 here. So they're still equal at that point. So now I go to my hundredths place. I have an 8 here and a 0 here. So I know that the 8 is bigger than 0. So this number is the biggest. And the last one says write 500 2000ths in standard form. 500 2000. So 502. And I have to put my decimal in the front because I don't have a whole number in this number. So 500 2000ths will be written like that. And that is it for this part, section 2.